So I moved to Cambridge about 10 years ago. I moved here from Toronto, and when I'm moving here as a web designer, running my own business, I was really concerned about what the tech industry was going to be like here. I know Waterloo is renowned for being a big tech hub for Canada, and BlackBerry was here. It was great, but Cambridge, I wasn't too sure. So when I moved here and moved down just around Downtown Galt, I love the area. We were so happy to move here. The walking paths are brilliant, and with kids, it's a perfect place to have them grow up and go to school. The only thing I felt it lacked was the Downtown Galt core just seemed really cold and empty, and most of the storefronts were pretty much either for rent or going out of business. So it was a little depressing when we first moved here that it was such a beautiful downtown area by the river that nothing really was going on down there. So, as I said, I moved here about 10 years ago. In those 10 years, there's been quite a bit of change. It took a long time to get going. I think the big catalyst for everything seemed to be when the Cambridge Mill came in. Everything seemed to sort of snowball from there. When the mill came in, it was fantastic. It's a beautiful new building. They did a fantastic job on it and just seemed to kickstart the Downtown Galt's core area and sort of rebuilding downtown. I used to walk around downtown along Main Street, and it was sort of, no one was really out walking around. It just seemed very dead during the day. And then on weekends, it was just, nobody was out walking around. Working in the creative industry in Cambridge, you felt like you were kind of stranded. I mean, you had Kitchener and Waterloo, not too far away, but you had to go travel there to really find a tech hub. A lot of things have been happening in Kitchener in the past 10 years with Google moving in, with Square coming in a couple years ago, and Cambridge just seemed like it was just being left behind. So I was thrilled in the past couple years seeing how things are changing. With the Idea Exchange at the library, you really see things starting to happen there with events they were putting on and new programs. And especially when they announced the new Idea Exchange digital library they were going to renovate downtown, I was thrilled. It's the best thing I've heard of in Cambridge, especially Downtown Galt, for a long time. And my family and I were so excited when this was announced. It'll be a great place to have new technology, kids being able to use it, families being able to use it, anyone being able to use it. We're so looking forward to it. And from the sounds of it, there's going to be some great programs going in. The Idea Exchange does some great stuff with kids, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what they do with this new digital library. Another thing that's really been fantastic about it is that with them renovating the old building, I mean, it was such a shame that it was one of the many old, beautiful buildings in Downtown Galt that were just sitting empty. Nothing was happening with them, and it just felt really depressing being downtown sometimes, to be quite honest. So now that everything's being revitalized with the Cambridge Mill coming in, the digital library coming in, and redoing that building with the nice new modern pieces on the back facing the river, but still keeping the beautiful architecture of the original building, along with the announcement of the Gaslight District, the building that's going to be going in, where they're renovating Southworks. I know it's too bad a lot of, especially the antique store, we always enjoy going and walking through there. So it's a little bit sad that way. But I think for the area, it's a fantastic thing to be happening, especially with all the announcements they've made when it comes to technology and what's going to be happening in those spaces, with partnering with Conestoga College and other places for innovation. Having a place for tech innovation in downtown Cambridge in the Galt area is my dream come true. Being a web designer and a YouTube marketing consultant and working in the creative industry, I was really concerned that when I moved here, that I was not going to be able to find, well, clients for one, also people that I could talk to and people that I could collaborate with. And it really seemed that way for the first couple of years I was here. The past 5 years, things have started to change. In the past year or 2 years, it's been amazing. My whole mindset on Cambridge is totally turned around. I don't want to leave. I don't feel like I have to go back to Toronto to find work and find clients and collaborate with people. Don't have to go up to Kitchener and Waterloo. I mean, they're great resources to have that close. But it's so fantastic that these things are happening in downtown Cambridge and Galt, where I feel like I'm going to be part of the community, out and walking around. New restaurants are opening. There's new live music happening with the Cambridge live music scene, which is fantastic. Check out their Twitter thing on the bottom here. They're doing some great stuff. It's a beautiful place to live, and it really was a shame that I felt that the downtown core didn't represent the beauty of the area. The river's beautiful. We love walking along the river. But when you used to go downtown, it just seemed kind of cold, empty, and nothing was happening. Now, things are totally changing. We just went for a walk as a family down along the Grand River and went for a coffee and a lunch the other day on the long weekend, and it was fantastic. People were out walking around, things were happening. You can feel sort of an excitement when you talk to people about the area, especially people in my industry, in the technology industry. People are really excited about what's going on here. So I'm really looking forward to the new ID Exchange building being built and renovated, and when it's completed, I can't wait for it. I'm really looking forward to seeing what they do with it. I would love to get in there and actually do some teaching or do some courses. A lot of stuff that I would love to share with kids, so I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully there'll be programs where people can get in and learn technology, work with stuff if they don't have the equipment at home, like cameras and computers for editing. That's something I really want to do, is teach kids how to do that, to work with YouTube. So something like that would be fantastic. I'm really looking forward to that. Also, with being back running my own company again for web design and YouTube marketing and consulting, I'm so excited to be working with local businesses in the Downtown Galt area and the rest of Cambridge, and the Waterloo region in general. But I love the fact that I can go downtown Galt, walk around, and there's great businesses that are popping up. Things are happening. It seems to be a revolution in the downtown area, which I'm really excited about. I'm really looking forward to being a part of it. So I'm really looking forward to partnering with some people in downtown Galt. So if you're interested in web design or YouTube channels and YouTube marketing, please contact me. You can get me on Twitter at Robert Swift, or come to my website at waveform7.com. I'd love to talk to you. I'm really excited about working with local businesses. Okay, thanks guys. See you soon.